game number 2. So once again, welcome back to the GnomeJon Archon Mode Cup. Spawning here in the top left corner of the map, we have the blue Archon. It's going to be AT Gaming, Optimus, and Whale Slapper.
In the bottom left, as the purple Archon, it's Nightend and Lightning.
And at least we can thank goodness that neither of these teams have stupid decals to distract us on the command centers. Yo, Zomgrib and I were playing on the ladder, and some of you may have seen this, but there was this horrific, I don't know what it was, like an ostrich with teeth or something, but it was the scariest thing I've ever seen.
Oh, that thing.
Yeah, you remember what I'm talking about. That was messed up, man. It gave me nightmares.
Do ostriches have teeth normally?
Yo, what if, I don't know, but what if it's like penguins, right? Have you seen penguins' teeth?
They're razor sharp.
Dude, and there's like 1,000,000 of them.
Yeah, I think I knew that. But yeah, I don't know. That thing that was like an alien ostrich with teeth. I don't know.
Yeah, it was super scary. So, was it? There's another really good one. What was it? Targa had like Firecake's face super zoomed in as his decal that one time. That was pretty funny, actually.
Yeah, people have funny decals.
I think what's
Like
the
the
caster
word
clan?
decals.
Caster clan is Nathanius. That's right. I'm wearing my Ace Kate hat back in Toronto.
Exactly.
Well, they are going to get to finally scout each other. They both went the complete opposite sides of the map first. This is the biggest map in Legacy of the Void currently, but funny enough, the spawn locations kind of make that not the case. If you guys have been reading some of the forums, if you've been reading some of the strategy guides, one of the, I'm going to say, quote-unquote popular builds to try and pull off right now versus Protoss are things like siege tank drops, but honestly, like we just saw, standard play can work out just fine. Going that Marine Marauder competition, getting some ghosts out at the end, I mean, there really wasn't anything too Legacy of the Voidy about that last game from the Terran, and it worked out fine.
Yeah. I think that might be the safest way to play, because I mean, you know that build. You know the triple racks, you know, after CC, and if you had extra money, just add another CC. Like, it's not that hard to adapt Legacy of the Void, but still, like, stay true to what you know. So, you know, like, you don't mess up, like, an engineering bay timing, or you don't mess up a scan timing, you don't get caught off guard by DT or something weird like that. Unlike if you go for, like, a tank drop, which is different. And doesn't necessarily guarantee you scouting either, because the tank just has to kind of keep on the side. But a Wouldn't Mind drop is another one of those useful, old builds. It's probably gonna get any good scouting they need.
This is, by the way, the worst map for tank drops, just subjectively speaking, for anyone who's looking to play Legacy of the Void. Don't do them on this map, even if you're versus Zerg and it looks easy peasy, because there's no terrain to abuse on this one. I mean, you can still try and pull them off, and I'm sure against lower leagues you'll have some fun making people mad, but just generally speaking, there's one spot you can abuse, and it's like this little nook. That's about it.
Yeah. Well, the Adepts are gonna get in here and see that there aren't many Marines at all, but still enough.
Chase back a little. There are. Almost gets that first Adept. Wouldn't mind gonna finish with a splash. But kills the SCV.
Well, at least they got the SCV. We got something, and then we left.
Yeah. Kind of like last time though. The first two Adepts really didn't do much. The nice thing about the Sonic Transfer, for those who don't know, this does actually scout, does provide vision. If you cancel it, you don't have to kill the Adept though. So micro player on Purple Archon, please get it together.
I guess the micro players made a bunch of mistakes in the early game, this game and last. I wonder which one it is.
I'm not even gonna have this fight with chat. Yo, my whole life they've been called decals in Canada, guys. I know that Americans pronounce them decals. Just sounds weird to me. I've tried to adapt to saying Z for you guys, and I do it a lot for as much as it pains me, but decals I can't. I just can't.
Decals just sounds like a kid's word. Like freckles.
I was on the phone ordering something to an American company, and I said Z, and I had to like explain before I realized I could just say Z instead.
You know, like the letter in the alphabet, right? Like,
yeah. So that looked cool, but didn't really actually kill much. Saves 2 of the woodlands? Question mark? There we go. That's really awkward.
Yeah, it was really awkward. But that's it's okay they didn't get a lot of damage done. Behind this, they've got a nice worker count themselves. They're getting production up. There's no risk of a counterattack, which is so existent in Heart of the Swarm. I wouldn't be surprised if maybe eventually we see something like the Scout on the Factory into 4-gate Adept on the Natural. You know, and hold off on these upgrades that we see here. But obviously they committed to this a long time ago, and well, they're already halfway done with all their upgrades, so that's nice.
Just a quick reminder, by the way, if you haven't seen the brackets yet, guys, you can check them out by typing ! brackets in chat. But the winner of this series will go on to fight against Rang and Hart. Looks like Hack and the STC did win their first series instead of BCQXC. So that's pretty cool. Just gonna Mr. Swade make sure some matches get held for us today as well if we can. We don't have tons of downtime. The worst part about the thing is, and this was very evident when we did the best of 69. It's not hard doing 20 hours of StarCraft. It's hard doing any amount of StarCraft though when there's downtime.
Yeah. Hey, I guess you mentioned the Alima League, and it really does look like an Alima League. It feels almost like one too. I don't know.
Yeah,
I expect the time to be the same.
That, and we got some of the regular players.
Some of them, yeah. Well, it's certainly, I guess it should feel like a Lycan League more than anything else. Because we get like BCQD.
Monday.
Monday's tomorrow, silly.
Oh, that's right. Well, we're doing the Lima League tomorrow anyway, so that's gonna be really weird. Turning off all the clocks.
I mean, 3 Alima Leagues in 5 days. It's 4 days.
Yeah, I got no complaints, man. It's like better than
no,
Elite
man.
Cup.
It's very fun. So let's see. Some Adept Harass obviously can kill a mineral line in no 10 flats. That was really quick.
Yeah.
Really time to react.
I mean, again, the Adepts have a fairly slow attack speed with a 1.6 second cooldown, but as you can see, when it hits for 25 against the light units, things like SCVs get wrecked. Drops in the main, though, gonna sim around and try and depower these gateways. It's a lot of gateways gonna lose power. 5 gateways go down. Oh, it's not hard to put down a new pylon, but losing that production, that sucks. Plus, the supply blocks Purple Archon anyways.
I think the other problem is that basically Blue Archon knows, like, oh, you have nothing but Adepts. You seriously have nothing but Adepts. Like, I can run around with these medevacs all damn day long, and wow, let's see if you'll ever get a Stargate.
I don't know if he's cool enough to be watching the stream right now, but if Kane is lurking somewhere in the chat, fuck you, dude.
Oh, nice.
He's trolling me on Twitter. We do have the Marauders walking down the middle of the map, and these can certainly take a hit or two from the Adepts. The Marines that are so fragile, but drops all over the place. Certainly going to be working to catch Team Purple Archon off guard, and they certainly will with this one. Initially, at least, they can still pick up and get out of here. Phoenix finally getting in means the medevacs don't have free reign, but it's not the same as Stalkers.
No. And it's only 2 Phoenix, too. If they had just unloaded a little bit quicker, they still get most of the Marines out. The engagement in the middle of the map, I think, went well for Blue Archon. Took out like 4 Adepts, something like that. Their upgrades have also somehow jumped ahead, despite Purple Archon getting the double forge. Just more chrono has to go into it.
I like seeing these ghosts, though, again. I really want to see someone use that new sniper ability. I've tried, and my ghosts always die or get hit, and it interrupts the stupid, like, quote-unquote cast time. So I have no idea if it's good or not. And I want to see somebody who's, like, an actually good player at the game pull it off.
I don't think we ever will.
I mean, I've been reading about how some things are cool, but one of the problems with Snipe, I'd say right now, is still the fact that it can only target biological. If you had the same sort of, I think Nathaniel actually brought this up during the Red Bull Archon modcast, talk about how, like, called penetrator rounds or something cool. But if it could target mechanical, that'd be pretty sweet.
Yeah, I guess it would. I mean, I'd say you could use them against Colossus, but no one really goes Colossus anymore. You could use them against Taurus? Maybe? In TvP?
That would actually be really cool.
Yeah.
Cloak him for a tank line or something really silly, I don't know. But medevacs are going to chase. A couple of Phoenix might go down if they pursue too far into this. Marines have some pretty good damage, but that supply count, not so bad for either team. And the Adepts are like super effective. But Widowmine's going to go off on this. Oh god, he's got to realize they spread at the last second. EMPs go down, Widowmine shots go off. Still going to be able to tank a good chunk of damage, but the EMPs take away so many of the shields. That takes away the power of the Adepts.
Good against the Adepts. Oh my god.
EMP.
No,
please.
no contest.
You know what's hilarious too, guys? We watch so many matches for the Lotus League. We've seen Nightend specifically get away with bullshit Adept builds versus players like Top and others. This is the first time we've seen ghosts, and they are such a hard counter.
Yeah. I guess they, while we were gone, I guess South gallivanting around the world, people figured it out. So this looks like easy peasy now.
Good game. Team Blue Archon gonna take the series 2-0. Nicely done.
Wow, I love Fear Dragon's thread.
Oh, did he finally post about?
Yes.
Where is this? This is something I actually wanted to advertise on stream. Where is it?
Graphic. On Team Liquid, General.
General. The Organizers Alliance. That graphic.
Right.
Okay, I'm gonna put this on stream, and we're gonna talk about this, guys, because we're part of this. I mentioned this briefly yesterday on stream in context of the fact that we did have somebody kind of cheating in the Elima League, and those sort of things are not gonna go unpunished. So this graphic is phenomenal. I guess I have to refresh the page to play it again. There we go. Far to jail. The Organizers Alliance against absent athletes. Now, this doesn't just apply to no-shows. This applies to rule breakers and other things, too. But TLDR, Base Rate TV, Fear Dragon, the ASL,